Hey guys, Clumsy here, and welcome back to ATS Season 3. We are still in Oregon. We started the season in Oregon, in Portland, in the previous episode. And now we are continuing from where we left off in Pendleton. And we're taking this to Ontario. We have a different kind of load here. I think it's the first time I've seen this. This is probably new in Oregon. Mooring buoy. Is that how we pronounce it? I'm not really sure what that is for, but I guess if I were to guess, and I'm completely clueless about these things, might be something you put on the water that floats for mooring. I'll let you guys let me know on that one, okay? I also like the pipes here on the left side, but that's not what we're hauling. Anyway, I like also the look of this truck that we have, this day cab. Perfect for hauling this thing. Unfortunate thing is I think this is a triple once again, or double at the very least. Triple, yeah, triple pops flatbed. So might not be a good ending again like the previous episode. We might have to skip the parking, but we will see. Let's just enjoy the trip, right? Good. Make sure not to hit anybody. And yeah, it seems like it's a it seems like I am on the right track, because it only weighs 2 tons, even if it looks so bulky. I guess that's because it has to float. And what is this gooseneck trailer doing here? Is that a teaser or something? I do like this drop-off point. It has rails and everything. Actually, I forgot to look. What kind of transmission do we have here? Does it say? I'm not sure how to read that. 15E3. I hope it says the gear there somewhere. Okay, let's just get a feel for it if 18 speed is still feels right. If it doesn't, then we'll change it later. Steeler, I like that sign. Liking that lettering. Phew. No cars here, no trucks here. Looks very peaceful so far. Let's enjoy it while it lasts. So we are going east to Ontario. I haven't shown the map to you yet. Let me do that in a sec. But let us first stop here and admire the train. Where are you? Maybe I'm longer than the train. There we go. Yeah, see? Very short train. I think we're almost as long as each other. I'll take that challenge. Good. But man, Oregon looks so good so far, doesn't it? County 1302 road, west or east. We are going... that's interesting. We're going east, so we're actually moving west, but then just making like a U-turn. And yeah, this is the path. It looks very interesting because this is an interstate. 84 east, but an interstate with that kind of bends? My goodness, that looks like Mexico Extremo. Well, we'll see. I guess we'll see. And we have a discoverable there, so might as well pass through that first. Also, yeah, do you have other discoverables here? I don't think so. Did we miss anything? No, I don't think so. Okay, that's good. So that's where we came from the first episode, if you missed it. And if you missed it, highly recommend you check it out. Right, let's go. 18 speed looks correct. Feels right so far. We'll see once we get into the higher gears if something is amiss. Or a mister. Haha. Sorry, couldn't resist it. Feels very heavy though, for 2 tons. This thing feels really heavy. I guess it's mainly the trailer that's the flatbed itself that's hauling us, that's pulling us back. And look at those logs. Let's take a photo here. Let's take a photo. Photo haters, fast forward away. But yes, I think it's okay because we want to take a look at the new areas as well, the new industries. And I really want to get into that. I wonder if that's actually an industry where you can pick up something. It looks like it, doesn't it? There's actually roads and whatnot in there. So if we take a photo like so, yeah, we can show everything, but doesn't look as dramatic. If we want, we have to close up a bit. We have to get rid of a part of the trailer just so we can see more of the logs. We have to choose, yeah, that one. That one looks very good. And you show a bit of the trailer, show a bit of the scenery, and let's just take one more. Sorry, very hard to resist taking photos of these beautiful sights. Stop. Yeah. Where is everybody? I think they got scared of me. Clumsy is coming. Run for your lives. Okay, we're good there. Turning is not a problem with these trailers. Parking is though, at least for me. Very hard to park. I hope the area we're going to, what is that? Steeler. Okay, it's a Steeler to Steeler delivery. I hope it has more space than the last drop-off point where we went to. There we go. At least some AI cars in there. Leaving Pendleton. 84 east towards Ontario. Perfect. But not Canada, I think. Right? I don't know. Super clueless. Probably not. Good. I'm also interested to see how the roads will look like once we get into some nighttime driving. I'm interested to see how these lights will look and how the overall ambiance will feel. Very industrial place, this one. Very interesting. I don't have a... wow. I don't have anything. I think this is a 10 speed. I have 4H. But if I move here, there is nothing. 0. Yeah, I think this is a 10 speed. Might be. Let me adjust it one sec. This is the problem with the quick jobs. You have to constantly adjust your settings. I think it's a 10 speed. So if I try 9th gear now... Perfect, okay. Okay, that works. I think that does the trick. Oh yeah. Let's take a photo here. I'll pass for now. But man, it looks so good. It's so smooth. And if you're interested in checking my PC specs, they are in the About page. There should also be a link in the video description. So yeah, very optimized sceneries. That's the trailer I like. The one for logs, I like that. I hope you can purchase that. I would look at the trailer browser if I had enough levels, but I don't think I even have it unlocked. I think we need to be at least level 5 to unlock that feature. But I'll do that on stream because I will for sure stream this, and there we'll be streaming with a bit higher level profile. Still vanilla though, because SCS wanted me to show it in vanilla form. So we'll stick to vanilla in the meantime. And how do we do this? Okay. Good. that should be okay. Okay, here we go with the bends. Look at that, someone skidded over. Rip. Okay, 45. We should be okay, I think. I find it very interesting that an actual interstate does this kind of bend. Can never know with American roads, huh? But I guess it kind of makes sense with this kind of hilly scene. It's the only way to do it, but still a bit weird. Being in an interstate, it can only go up to 45 or whatnot. This time though, I'm seeing 65 on the GPS. So I wonder if if it changed or if it didn't change at all. Maybe that was only a guideline. The 45 sign. 40. Let's see. Yeah, it's only a guideline. It's still 65 officially. I would assume that this is how it is in real life. Has anyone driven over here in real life? 84 East towards Ontario. Does it look similar? Does it feel similar? Because it feels really real to me. With all the signages and whatnot. Speed limits, warning for bends and zigzag roads. I like it. And is that a car? A new car? From Oregon? It seems like it, doesn't it? Kind of fits the background, the scene. Like more, how do you say, like sheriff kind of thing. If you get what I mean. Reminds me a bit of the Ozarks. I was watching Ozarks on Netflix and I really like it. Although it's a very different scenery because that has like lakes and whatnot. No desert, but like lakes and forests. This one has forests and deserts. But kind of reminds me a bit of it. The lighting is getting better. Sunset is coming. And yes, no foggy weather today. We are in vanilla. Okay? So we're going to be staying in vanilla for quite some time. And then maybe we'll start introducing some mods later on as needed. But I want to minimize the use of mods as well because I want to appreciate first, oh yeah, that trailer. I want to appreciate first what SCS gave us in its purest form. And then when I've explored those, then I add on top of it. Because if I add just mods immediately, then I tend to like dilute what SCS has provided us. And it's nothing against the modders. The modders are doing fantastic jobs. They're upping the game. They're making the game much better. But it's nice to start from what the SCS gave, what SCS really provides, and then seeing what else do I need. Do I really need this? Do I really need that? Am I not happy with the current SCS offering? So things like that. And right now I am very happy with what I am seeing, what I am hearing. It might be a bit too loud still for you guys. I'll try to balance it out. But you will see. Okay, you will see. Looks like something's coming up. Slow down a bit because the AI tends to be a bit wonky in these kinds of situations. Okay, good thing is we get to keep our lane. Left lane is what's going to be merging on ours, not the other way around. Okay, good. What does this say? Road work ahead. Yeah. And it has one of those how do you call it? Those mobile barrier things. Very nice add-on. You can actually hold those. They added that a couple of patches back, I think in 1.30 or 1.31, together with the random events, I think. Don't quote me on that though. Isn't this beautiful? Isn't this beautiful? I bet we can take a photo, right? I'm going to guess that there is a bridge coming up pretty soon. So I'll take my time. I'll test my patience. Pop. Don't go out. But I'm definitely enjoying this drive. Oh my goodness. Okay, fine. That one I still want to replace though. Even though it's realistic, having that beep, it's way too loud for me. I really like the Meatballs, how do you call it? He changes that sound into like that beep, that tune that an LG washing machine plays. Just jailbreak our way into it. Should be no problem here. Okay, now I'm too slow. Sec. This looks like a very simple weighing station. A small hut. Actually, but it's nice. You can actually handle the entire length of the trailer of this truck. 22 tons for everything. It's not too bad. Not too bad. I guess these guys are overweight. Actually, I'm not even sure how you can get overweight in there. I mean, in game, you cannot. But in real life, is there like a maximum weight? Or I guess it depends on the number of axles you have or the length. US and European rules are quite different, so I'm not sure which is which. There you go. But you guys let me know, okay? And yes, the sky is getting dark. Starting to get into the night drive feels. I would like to have an episode with that one, at least one episode. Maybe the next episode will be like that. Because right now it is, let's have a look. What time is it? 7:35 PM. I'm not sure when the sun sets here in Oregon. But I would guess it's a bit later because it's more up north. So we should get a bit more daylight in here. Man, that looks so scenic, doesn't it? And I think SCS is also improving their lighting more and more. They're moving away from the reddish tint, more into the natural color. And I like it very much. That's the main reason I love foggy weather, because the color tint is so realistic, and then the skies are so beautiful and varied. But SCS is really upping their game. I mean, even with this, it doesn't look half bad, right? Look at that. Doesn't look half bad. Beautiful. Sorry. I was trying to, different button. Photo mode. Okay. Let's take one photo with the sunset. Why not? A dramatic shot, like so. Maybe a truck first, a truck shot like this would work. Highlighting the Kenworth. And then let's get a dramatic shot over here, a bit overlooking. Let's do it like that, maybe. Remove the blur. Yeah. And one more like so, but narrower. Oh yes, that works for me. That works for me. Okay, I'm happy. For now. Baker City, 2 miles. Is that where we're going? We're going to Ontario. So maybe not. Yeah, that's a different one. Hopefully we also discover it. Do I need to drop off there to discover this? No, I don't think it's a discoverable actually. I think Baker City is like a large rest area. At least in game. In real life, not sure. Baker truck. Oh, up. Looks like something really designed for truckers. Looks like a nice place for truckers in there. I have to drop by one of these days. Yeah, maybe in the next job. We'll see. We'll see. Because we'll need to sleep eventually. Although, since we are doing quick jobs, it's a bit questionable at the moment. We cannot really sleep in our truck. Doesn't make much sense. Coastline mining. Looks like a mine, alright. Yeah, looks like a full-on mine. I guess you could get a job in there as well, huh? Let me focus on the road, because I'm driving all over the place. This is not a very good way to drive with this kind of load, or no matter what kind of load. And here we go. I think this is where we're getting our night driving craving. There we go. Finally met the speed limit. I think it's the first time I've reached the speed limit, because I'm pretty light on the pedal. Let me see my fuel economy at least. 7 mpg. That's actually pretty good for a truck, isn't it? Yeah, 7 in climbing. That is very nice. Cool. Man, the sky looks ominous. What time is it now? 8:51, okay. One sec. Very nice place. And we have entered the deserty area again. I think the east, maybe East Oregon is more deserty, west is more foresty. Is that an accurate description? Whoa, slow down. But I like the bends on the interstate. The highway bends are pretty realistic. I mean, they are pretty accurate to the speed limit so far. Because so far it seems like we're able to... Oh, this is our lane. Our lane is the one they're merging into. It seems like the speed limit is set correctly, such that even if you're going at the speed limit itself, 65, and you approach those pretty intensive bends, except the Mexico Extremo version back there, the initial one, except that one. But the others, they're pretty stable. Like my trailer isn't wobbling or anything, and I have my trailer stability all the way to the left. So I should be feeling that if I'm doing something wrong. So that means the highway is pretty well balanced. Just the right bends, just the right angles. Here we are in Ontario. Just a nice night drive feel. It's not fully dark yet though. I'm not even sure if it gets fully dark. Good. Start with first gear. 2-1 south, and I think we are close. What is this? Why do we have two stripes in here? Is that a turning lane? It is like an aisle. A huge aisle. Why? What is that for? No clue. But yeah, we stay here in the right. There we go. The Beaver State. Ah, okay, I get it. The Beaver State is the entire Oregon. And the achievement is, I guess, unlocking all the cities in the Beaver State. We have retarder? No retarder in this truck. Just a jake brake. Fine. Let's just cruise along. Stealer. Oh, it's actually this one already. Oh, but yeah, I remember we have a stopover because there is a discoverable somewhere. So wait a minute, can we maybe go straight here instead? Go the opposite way? Yeah, that works. So we don't have to wait for that left turn. Left turns are a huge fuel drain. They seem harmless, but they require you to stop. They require you to start from zero. And so I remember there was this company, I read an article somewhere, I think I shared it with you guys before. Was it UPS or some logistics company? Which actually mandated that whenever they plan their routes, they avoid the left turns as much as possible. So even though they're circling around more, as long as they're turning right instead of left, overall they're saving more fuel. Something to that effect. And it's a very interesting study actually. And after all that avoidance, we end up with a left turn anyway. Because why not? Okay. Also with this new profile, I was thinking I'll probably not be leveling up the how do you call it, the urgent skill at all. You know, those jobs which that skill which allows you to unlock the important and urgent deliveries. I hate those because I can never go sightseeing when it's an urgent delivery. I cannot sleep more and things like that. And even if they pay better, you sacrifice the sightseeing aspect, and I don't like that. So I will not be leveling it in the hopes that all jobs will be normal deliveries, nothing urgent, and with the hopes that it will not be causing any delays, or it will not cost me less jobs, that it will create the same number of jobs but everything is just normal, no rush. That's the goal, but we will see if it works. Oops, sorry, that must have been pretty noisy for these guys. Probably a no jake brake zone. I like that barber sign. You see the mustache on the right side. Very nice here. Quick loans. We buy gold, payday loans and whatnot maybe. Not a good one by the way. Payday loans. Not a good way. Yeah, probably not going to jake brake in here. That's probably going to be very bad for these houses. I mean, even just our plain engine. So let's try to keep as quiet as possible. Yeah, let's make it this ASMR. Just kidding. Yeah, let's try to cruise along. Ooh, look at that guy. Having a van and everything. Can I squeeze in somewhat, guys? Okay, yes, please stop there, because that's perfect for me. Okay, I think we have here an Oregonian standoff. What do you call someone who is from Oregon? Probably not Oregonian. I have never heard that term before. This guy is best driver ever. Oh, they actually have different versions of this police car. How do you call it? State Trooper or something? Oh no. Please don't hit the guy. I don't want a penalty this early in the career. It's going to be pretty pricey. Yeah, full on night driving. There we go. Mission accomplished. I like the lights. Very natural looking. Not too bright. Just enough to illuminate the roads. Make it feel lived in. I guess I can jake brake here away from the houses. I wish they would put that as a feature in a future update. Like, there are actual places where jake brakes aren't allowed, because they do have the signs already. No jake brakes or no things like that. They have the signs, but I don't think they actually penalize you. I don't think you get fined if you do that. So I hope they have something they can do that, just to increase the immersion, you know. These different kinds of rules for truckers, they are very big things, because trucks are very large, they're very cumbersome, and so truckers need to be mindful of a lot of different rules along the road. And their SCS is already starting with that, thankfully. They are already they're already adding some of those. Like in, where was that? In Yosemite or somewhere? They added recently that where trucks aren't allowed, and if you still enter with a trailer at your back, trailers aren't allowed, you'll get a fine. So they can detect it already. Let me see. Let me change it to parking difficulty skilled. Does that work? So I don't have to stop at the entrance every time. There we go, that changed. But I hope it's not really skilled. I hope it's a simple parking for triples. We will see shortly. This truck is a bit scary to drive with these trailers, because it doesn't have a wide angle mirror on the side. So at times it can get pretty scary. Where the heck are we parking this? You guys see it? There should be something blinking up ahead. I don't see it at all. What does it say here in the paint? Something vehicles only. Armored? Authorized, okay. So where the heck are we parking this thing? On the right, okay. Seems like it's over there somewhere. I have a bad feeling about this, guys. Bad feeling about this. We will see. Is that a new cargo? Okay. But I don't see the lights at all. It might have bugged out, huh? Or I think I know where it is. It might be inside that building. Yeah, looks like it. If I were to bet, that's where it would be. Yeah, you see the tire marks on the road? I guess that's where it would be. There it is, endless. It looks like we are facing the right way. It's just a matter of aligning ourselves and not hitting the back this time. Now, without the wide angle mirror, I have no clue how I'm doing, so I'm going to third person. I'm going to see if that is enough. Let's take it slow. Yeah, that's enough to get over the bend, the corner, but is it enough to adjust yourself here? We will see. We will see. I think it is. I think we can do it this time. This is a much better parking spot. There we go. Yes, thank you. Phew, good. I'm happy. Because that's bonus XP and we need all the XP we can get. Good job. Unload the trailer. This is not our trailer. You have to detach it. Mooring buoy delivered from Pendleton to Ontario, 6,000. Is it enough to reach level 2? It is. Perfect. And then let's get a high value cargo to unlock new types of things in there. Perfect. And there we go. Let's have a quick look what kind of jobs we have now. Too bad you cannot see the look. Lumber. Oh, maybe that's a good next episode, huh? Although that goes the exact way where we came from. So maybe we have to take a different one. Anyway, well, let's decide on the next episode. Right? Thank you for watching, guys. If you did like the video, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up, hit the like button, comment, share with your friends, and all that stuff. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Catch you next time. And Clumsy Trucking. Bye-bye.